Okay, so you have done so much research, you've looked into lots of different schools, maybe you've talked to your admissions officer, and now you're like, okay, I am ready to actually apply. And that's awesome. That is like so much work through the process, and now you are 100% ready to go into this next step.
How do I even apply? What are the things I need to turn into a college when they say, here are the materials that we need for the college application? So let's talk about that list of materials. First and foremost is the general college application. So oftentimes schools will ask for something called the common application, which is that general list of demographics and activities and grades that you will submit to the school. Schools will also ask for a letter of recommendation oftentimes. So that is a letter from your teacher that asks them to say, why is this student so awesome? Why might we want them at our school? And they talk about what kind of student you are in the classroom. Schools will also often ask for a personal statement of some sort. So that could be through a supplemental essay, which is very specific to that college, or maybe they're asking you to answer a very general prompt of, tell us your story. Most times you're gonna have to submit some sort of essay. I always recommend starting a few months in advance just to give yourself some time to think about a good topic. Some schools will also ask for test scores. That's a topic I can talk about in another video more specifically because it's a whole conversation. But now a lot of schools are test optional, so you don't even need to submit that test score. But if they do, it will be from an ACT or an SAT, which is something that students usually in 10th or 11th grade start thinking about.
My advice is actually to think a little bit less about the test score itself and more about the other parts of your application. So if you really feel like your GPA, your transcript, your activities list, your essay, if all of that represents you really well, then I think no problem not to submit a test score. And if you're still a little bit concerned about that, this is again a great question to ask admissions staff at each specific school so you can really know their mindset going into it.